MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Lance McCullers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dodgers, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Yu Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, George Springer.
Hit hard but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Weed coming on. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. And that retires the side. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 35.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped up. Bregman is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. In there, 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Carlos Beltran. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brian McCann is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Darvish pauses. 1-0 on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there.
Right,
He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Altuve.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's a ball.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Ball 1. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted into center field. Taylor is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Inside.
Ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, number 35.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Misses, ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here, as this pitch misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Adrian now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he takes a cold strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One now to Beltran. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he got him.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
So striding forward now, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner at second here with one man out. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's George Springer as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here's the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Nope. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 2-1 now to Granderson. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Nobody out, runner on first. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. The swing and lift, the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ball 2.
2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Forsythe rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your
Francisco
attention, please.
Liriano is
Now
on to pitch
pitching
from
for
the
the
bullpen
Astros,
now to start inning number 7.
46, Francisco Liriano.
Ready for another chance. Number 35. Due up are the 4,
Leading
5,
off
and
for the
6
Dodgers,
hitters, and they're hoping that
first
this is
baseman,
the part of the lineup that can get
35.
something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Flipped out the other way toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers lead one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Baez.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's Carlos Beltran. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. Brooke Gregerson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. 1 out.
Now batting,
Andre Ethier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Andre Ethier.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 3-1 LA. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 14. Kike Hernandez.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy.
Brandon McCarthy.
Chase Utley is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Cameron Maben.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's George Springer. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, number 35. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez.
At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2, and they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Hernandez is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit in the air out to right. Puig giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And for the first time since 1988, the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.